blouse and skirt. Soup. That's what I'm gonna have today. My mom was a huge fan of soup, and me as well. How you doing? Welcome to BrokeDinner. Today we're gonna go for a nice little butternut squash soup with a little bit of chili oil and some homemade pickles. Alright, now first of all we're going to get our pickle going. Now, to make a pickle, there is no real recipe. You just want to use equal parts of water, sugar, and vinegar. Alright, now while our pickling liqueur has come to a boil, which is what we want, I've already cut everything here for the pickle. And as you can see, I have some cauliflower here and some little button mushrooms. Get them all to the same size, all into a bowl. One piece of spring onion, a little bit of chili, pickling the liquid over it. And we're just going to leave that to infuse. This is the butternut squash. Sometimes pumpkin can be a daunting thing to cut through, but it's not if you do it the right way. What I do, I just cut around the edges like that, and then slowly take my time and peel down the sides here. Now you have this little bulb part here where the seeds are contained. Just remember to whack through the middle. Simple spoon. And all your seeds are out. And ideally, I like to slice all of my vegetables for making soup very, very, very thinly. Why? Because it allows for even cooking and it cooks much faster. I'll do the same for onions. Slice very thinly, like you just want to peel them. And then just get this soup going. So I have a large enough soup pot here, and I just want to get a medium heat going and butter. We'll get that melted down, and then what we're going to do next is we're slowly going to sweat these onions. We're not going to fry them, you just want to sweat them to foam. And I can already tell that's way too much heat. Get the onions in and just begin to sweat them. Again, at this point, while the onions are sweating, we salt. Okay, so now our onions are nicely sweat and they're soft and translucent, see-through. So I'm going to go ahead and add the butternut squash. The process here to soften this, we just keep breaking this down and let it sweat a little bit so that it cooks naturally in its own moisture. Now we've been sweating this down for about, I'd say 6-7 minutes, and you can see everything is starting to break apart nicely. And you really want to soften it as much as possible at this point, and also season at this point as well. Now at this point, this is where I like to add some dried spices, if so fit, and I go for allspice on pumpkin. And allspice is one of my favorite spices. 1 second, I'm just gonna go grab something. Okay, and I'm back. Is there a dreadlock in there? Never mind. Okay, so now we've been sweating this down for about 10 minutes. And you can see everything is well broken apart now. Come closely. You can see this is salty enough to almost just crush as is. So we're going to go and add our liquid. You can feel free to use milk. Milk or double cream, or you want to use half milk, half double cream of water, because this is really better with milk. But just a little bit of oil, not a lot. There's actually no recipe with this. Leftover chili that I have here. And we really want to chop this up really fine, get the seeds and everything. And we're just going to fry this. Well, not really fry. You want to keep it at a low enough temperature. I'm going to add 1 clove. Oh, I can already smell that. I'm just going to leave that there to slowly infuse for another 10 minutes. Alright, check on my soup's progress. And this is okay, so now soup's ready to go. Beautiful consistency. So plating, quite simple. Get yourself a nice bowl. And then just gonna add the pickles. Also decided to go on some shaved cauliflower. This is just raw and for texture. Some thyme leaves. A little bit of that infused chili and rosemary oil. I never do anything without spring onions. And there you go. Butternut squash soup with pickled mushrooms, cauliflower, chili and rosemary. Rascal, I have to send Nicola this tea and cartel if you drink. Come home soon, Virgil. Come home soon. Special shout out to BrokeDinner for all the support. Everybody, my man Vic, Elboog, everybody. Appreciate the support. Trying to work on it, get it better. And you know how it is, man. Peace.